I'm color specialist Cindy Gelormini, and it's my job to help people with their color problems. Welcome to my world of color. This is where I help people with their color dilemmas and teach them everything there is to know about paint. Hi, I'm Cindy Gelormini, and this is A Taste for Design. I can pretend that I made it. And they'll never know the difference.
Vinyl siding sucks.
Good answer.
And here to give us the know-how to make us the perfect painters is Cindy Gelormini, aka the Paint Diva. Welcome, Cindy.
Hi, Cindy.
When it comes to painting, getting paint up on the wall is the easy part. The hard part is choosing the right colors.
If you have the help of the Paint Diva, thank you for being here.
You're welcome. I'm so happy to be here. As you can see, we got the color memo today.
Yes, we did. Exactly. How did you become the Paint Diva? That's quite a title.
Somebody walked in the store one day and she said, "Oh, so you're the Paint Diva."
That would be the Paint Diva herself, Cindy Gelormini. Welcome to the show.
Why does choosing a paint color put so many of us into a tailspin?
So one time I had a woman that said to me, I was going for a soft buttery yellow, but it looks like somebody threw up lemons all over my wall. What's the problem? Or choosing the right shade of white. Everybody wants white, and then they go into the paint store and there's 100 different shades of white. It's all about the undertones, and that's what I try to teach
All right.
people.
You said it to begin with. I thought I messed the floor over here. I'm probably jumping ahead.
No.
But
stop letting bad advice turn your home into a color catastrophe. It's time for the Paint Diva Method.
The Paint Diva way to make my life more colorful. And guess what? I have the Paint Diva right here. This is a great book, by the way.
Thank you.
So, Cindy, you're the Paint Diva. And you have one of the presentations here, which I love. It's part of the Q&A that you're going to see later today. You're going to talk about mistakes people make.
There's hundreds of whites and they get completely overwhelmed and don't know where to begin. So I'm going to give some trade secrets today.
How many of you have ever made a mistake and painted the wrong paint color? Okay, and that's really how I learned how to do what I do, is from learning from mistakes, and that's why we're going to focus on mistakes today. I've seen this mistake many times. Just so you know, your cabinets are going to look yellow, and they'll say, but I don't want yellow, I want white. I said, well, they're not going to look white because they don't go together.
Like, we all have time for that. One time of year really to paint your house, the outside, begins in the spring and through the summer because of the temperature, obviously. So my favorite thing to do is pretty much keep the house pretty neutral, except the front door, we throw that pop of color on the front door.
And now she's sharing her expertise in her brand new book, The Paint Diva Method. I think, though, the most beautiful part of your story, though, is that you use your platform to raise awareness for autism. And you have your Robbie's World Foundation that is woven into everything that you do. So tell us about that.
I had an idea that I wanted to do retreats for moms that have autistic kids. People were, donating to help sponsor, and they kept saying, who do I write the check out to? And I'm just like, me? Me? A friend of mine said, look, if you're going to keep doing this, you need to start a foundation.
Robbie was a beautiful blonde-haired, blue-eyed little boy, and he had severe autism. So I began doing a video blog that I did for about 4 years, and we followed all of his ups and downs and his adventures. On November 7th, 2017, I got a phone call at 7 o'clock in the morning. Robbie went to heaven that day. The message of my book that runs through the whole book is, Robbie is a penguin who loves riding in the car. His mama always says, I love you just the way you are. Hi, my name is Cindy Gelormini. I'm the author and illustrator of the children's book series, Robbie's World and His Spectrum of Adventures. And this is Robbie the Penguin. Come here, Robbie. Say hi to everybody, Robbie. Hey, let's tell everybody about how our books are on the Today Show. Alrighty then.
it is Autism Awareness Day, and Cindy Gelormini knows firsthand the struggles of raising a severely autistic son. Here's her story.
So many people were telling me that they knew nothing about autism, and they were so glad to see these videos because they were learning so much.
How's everybody doing today? Did you have a good vacation? Are you happy to be back at school? Who's ever heard the word autism? Good. Okay, come on in, Robbie! They searched the whole room over. They were looking all about. Then they saw the door was open. Robbie must have run right out. Looked and saw that he was nowhere to be found. She put him in his seat. She said, "Today's been rough so far, but always, always know I love you."
Welcome to Spectrum Perspectives, real talk with parents, professionals, and autism advocates, with your host, Cindy Gelormini.
Hi, everyone. This is Cindy with another episode of Spectrum Perspectives. And today I have the guru, the creator of Spelling to Communicate, Elizabeth Vossler. I'm so happy to have you here today. Hi, Elizabeth.
Hi, Cindy. Thank you so much for having me on your show.
Today I have Betsy Hicks-Russ on the show. Hi, Betsy.
Hi.
I have special guests on with me. I have Dana and her son Zane are on.
Thank you. We're honored to be with you today.
And we have a little bit of a different episode today because we're going to talk about a controversial subject in autism world. We're going to talk about ABA. She's incredibly generous. I really, really love this woman. I told her about this idea 5 years ago. And 3, 2, 1. Everybody cheer. Woo! All right, we're having fun here at the Lemonade Moms Retreat. I always felt that I had just some type of destiny or purpose, some kind of calling on my life that I was supposed to do. And there's sayings that they say, your test is your testimony, your mess is your message. When I got married and I was having babies, this is what I pictured my life to be. This is what I had in mind. The perfect family, the perfect husband, the perfect children, the perfect house, right? This is what it really turned out to be. And it felt more like that. And then the next thing that you want to do is you want to find your tribe. And you want to surround yourself with other people that are going through the same thing as you, with other women. And here you all are in the room.